Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aminul Amin bin Abu Bakar. My student ID is DEM 08202134. Today, I will explain about the definition of career problem. So, the career problem is a problem that occurs in somebody's career life, which means this problem was only happen to somebody who have already working in an organization or any company, or to person who just about to start get into their career life. This career problem can be occur in a various form. For example, for somebody who have already working in any workplace, they can be involved in a various problem in the workplace. For example, there maybe can be bullied or being threatened, or also can be involved in a problem when they're trying to complete their work task that because of certain factor that will give bad effect to the person. Apart from that, for a person who just new to start looking for a job, such as a fresh graduate student or uneducated person, they also can be involved in a career problem. For example, they may be difficult to find a job because of certain factor that make them not eligible to get the job. This problem can be seen based on the media statement of the Labour Statistic of Malaysia. They still have 637.7 thousand or 3.9% of people in Malaysia was recorded unemployment in 2022. So I think that's all for the definition. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Safan Fitri based from batch 22A. My ID number is DM08200065. I would like to explain the problem factor at work. Firstly, unexpected work tests. There are times when the employer gives a lot of tests and the employer cannot fulfill them completely. Next, conflict with coworkers. It is normal if there is a difference of opinion in finding a solution, but the conflict can be more serious when coworkers do not cooperate in carrying out tasks with other coworkers. This will have a negative effect on the workplace. Next, constantly not coming to work. Not coming to work without a good reason, or not coming to work without notifying in human resources department is one of the serious problem in the workplace. If left without any action, the problem employer will grow fatter and become more daring to do it. Next, unethical clothing. If any employer comes to the office with an inappropriate clothing such as sexy and eye-catching, messy or sloppy, you as an employer or human resource department have the right to reprimand the employer and remind them about dress code. Fight among employers. The next problem in the workplace is the fight between employers. Fighting and frowning in the office will cause in the working atmosphere to become tense. And thank you very much.
Bullying at the workplace negatively affect the victim as well as the people who observe it. The effect on the workplace include lower productivity and high absence rate. It results in lowering of morale of the employer, which will lead to try out new innovative work method, and creativity is lost. The victim will dread going to work and may question his or her capacity. This will lower his or her confidence and ability to perform at a higher potential. Also, the person may not be able to trust his or her employer as well the people with whom the work. The victim may experience psychological health issues such as stress, being stressed, difficulty in concentration, panic attack, mood swing, depression, sweat drop, anxiety from dealing with an anticipation of the next negative event. This may directly affect the victim's social life and relationship.
Hai, Assalamualaikum and Salam Sejahtera. My name is Muhammad Shafiru bin Paijan. I'm from DEM 07200059. Now I will present about prevention. How to prevent career problems from happening. So what should we do? First, do research before getting into the work. Second, have a communication between company owner for any issue. Or if it does not work, report it to HRM for future actions. Okay, last topic is how to prevent ourselves from the effects of career problems. First, think more positively to avoid stress. Second, join a counseling for future actions. Okay, that's all from me, Muhammad Shafirul. If I made a lot of mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Afrina Sarimi binti Mak Sukri. My student ID is DM08200025. Okay, the career counselling is a type of service provided to clients who come to seek help in the career problem. Recent studies show that mental health is related to career issues. The importance of counseling in career problem is to provide guidance and instruction to clients to choose a suitable job, adapt to the chosen career and progress in the career. Okay, next is helping a person avoid falling into various personal, career, family, and interpersonal problems. Okay, for the last is this counseling is also a specific field of counseling to help individuals who are facing problems in choosing a career.
Hello, my name is Nik Muhammad Shakir bin Shamsuddin. I'm from batch 22A. My ID is DM08200035 and I will talk about the principle of counseling in the field of counseling. The principle must be practiced to achieve the purpose of counseling. The principle and characteristics of counseling are as follows. Number 1, counselor is related to influencing voluntary behavior change with the wishes of the client on hurt. The client want to change and try to get the counselor help to change his behavior. Number 2, counselor provide conditions that facilitate client change. This include the right of individual to make choice to be free and autonomous. Number 3, as in all relationship, there are limitations on the client in counseling. These limits are set by the purpose of counseling, which is influenced by the counselor value and philosophy. Number 4, conditions that facilitate behavior change will be provided through interview. Not all type of interview are counseling, but counseling often involve interview. Number 5, listening activity occur in counseling, but not all listening activity are counseling. Number 6, counselor understand their client. And number 7, counseling is conducted in a private and a conversational environment between the counselor and the client. What is discussed between the counselor and the client must be kept confidential. Number 8, client have psychological problems and counselor are skilled in working with client who have psychological problems. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Muhammad Najmi bin Syahril, Best 22A. Nombor ID saya DEM 070065. Okay, untuk career counselling, I choose Frankie Parson. Frankie Parson, the founder of career counselling, he started as social worker who heavily influenced by the work of James Adam in Chicago. In Boston, Parson established his settlement house of program for young people, in employer or unemployed, who displayed during this period of rapid change. The Parson theory or TED theory and career counseling factor try to match either career with skill, value, and personality person. Employer model means that better career fit will lead to high job, stabilification, and success. Frankie Parson theory of vocational development introduced systematic approach and career matching. He had idea to help people discover career available to them, the focus on the skill and interest to help match them with right career. Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Lifikwan bin Sabri. I want to present about Rose's personality theory. Much like an Rose need approach to career development, the personality theory also places a lot of importance on an individual's early life experience. In this case, the experience Rose focus on most other interaction an individual has with their parent during childhood. In short, the more interaction a person has with their parents, the more likely they are to choose job she classifies as person-oriented or non-person-oriented. In her need approach, she also classifies occupation in 8 different categories, 5 of which are person-oriented and 3 of which are non-person-oriented. Based on an individual's experience, they will have different level of independent capability. She also considers non-person-oriented jobs to be more independent of the 8 category. Thank you.
So hi, my name is Satiswaran. I nak cakap tentang solution in the counselling. So solution focused brief therapy is a short-term goal-focused evidence-based on therapeutic approach which principles and practicals and which help clients change by constructing solutions rather than focusing on problem. In the most basic sense, SFBT is a hope-friendly positive combination of electing future-oriented vehicle for formulating, motivating, achieving and sustaining desired behavioral change. Solution-focused practitioners develop solutions by first generating a detailed description of how the client will be different when the problem is gone or their situation improved to a degree satisfactory to the client. Therapist and client then carefully search through the client's life experience and behavioral repertoire and discover the necessary resources needed to construct practical and sustainable solution that the client will really ready to implement. Practically, this process involves identifying and exploring previous expectation, times when the client has successfully coped with our address previous difficulties and challenges in an inherently respectful and practical interview process. Therapists and the clients consistently collaborate in identifying the goals reflective of clients' best hope and developing a satisfying solution. Thank you so much.
Hello Miss, I'm Nityasri Rajakumar from batch 22A. My student ID number is DEM072006. Today I'm going to explain about the conclusion of career. As we all know very well, career is an important part in our life. For sure it gives many impact for everyone. Career means to developing our life in the term of working. A career refers to a permanent position and succeed to earning in life. In the process of career choosing, an individual must choose the career based on their skill, interest and their passion. In current situation, career field is getting more challenging. Even many are get fired and terminated. So, teenagers should be smarter to choosing the career paths. Moreover, individuals should keep their own career goals, so they will not looking for others and not following others. So by this, they can focus on their career journey. Also, there are many factors, advantage, disadvantage about the career. Before getting self into the career, individuals should know about that, so they can avoid to making mistake in career choosing. A teenager's career decision making is not only giving impact to their self and family, but it also bringing a brighter future to our country. So, teenagers should be more careful on making decisions about their career. That's all. Thank you, Miss.